I just got surgery done yesterday, or 2 days ago. I had an accident. Yesterday I had surgery. You can see here. I'm in the hospital. Um, you can see I have. Don't show too much here. Some scars. Yeah. I fell off my bicycle onto pavement and broke my hip or my femur, and I cracked it in half. You can see it kind of. Let's see if I can even zoom in. No, it doesn't let me zoom in. But yeah, basically this is my leg bone, and this is the joint or the socket that it plugs into the hip. And cracked it, so it's kind of like a vertical crack that curves, and they had to stick metal rods from the top. It goes through, goes down to my bone. Then another, they had like some kind of guidance tool. And then another rod goes through this way, and the crack, there was a space in the crack. It gets pushed sort of by the screw, so it gets closer together, and that way the bones can touch and heal. And yeah, I don't know what to say about it. I kind of, yeah, I need to have physical therapy soon, or rehab. I'll use crutches for probably 3 months until the bones completely heal and I can walk, and then probably another 3 months until I can run and be fully recovered. So 6 months total. And it was just a unfortunate set of circumstances. I don't know if I have any like real reflections. I think it's just an unfortunate accident. Couldn't predict it would happen. Yeah, a lot of weird things ended up happening. So I was riding my bike in a certain way that causes accident. And yeah. Anyway, I can reflect and try to say, oh, I could change the past if only this and this. But yeah, basically, the bicycle fall, the reason why it happened was a number of things, which I probably won't get into all of them, but I'll just say just one. I wanted to go to the gym and was on my bicycle trying to go to the gym. Had a nice road bike that goes quite fast, maybe 20 miles an hour is what I was going, maybe 15, something like that. And I put the U-lock. This is the reason why I lost control of the handlebar and fell. But I put a U-lock on the handlebar of kind of like those bike handlebars that are specifically designed for like racing, and they're curved. And I kind of forgot that I had the U-lock on there. You know, the weight just goes through the bike, and it just holds up the U-lock. It seems all fine when you're riding it, and I've done this on some other bikes. Had no issues, but this is the road bike I had, and I forgot that when I took a turn, that there's this U-lock on the handlebar, and I wasn't really grasping the handlebars too strong. I just thought they're gonna go straight like they always do. No rocks, no nothing. But before I knew it, the U-lock must have it was dangling, must have nudged the front stem handlebar of the bike and caused it to vibrate and caused the handlebar to just jerk completely right all of a sudden within a second. Suddenly I'm like, yeah, just thinking like there's no way I could have fixed this, I'm about to fall. And I fell, and I tried to fall in the best way, but when I fell I really hurt myself. And I don't know why I hurt myself so hard, because usually I'll land on my hands, scrape myself, I'll be okay. But not this time. This time I landed on that hip bone, or the leg bone, the upper leg bone that connects to the hip, the femur. and it's kind of like a baseball bat just slamming into the pavement really hard, and it cracked it in half. So I tried to, as soon as I fell, I thought, okay, time to just get up and walk it off. No big deal. Shouldn't have really broken anything, I hope. I got up on one leg, because my left leg was feeling kind of not so great. And then I tried to put some weight on my left leg, and I just collapsed. And that's because my bone just cracked completely. It's cracked. Kind of like, just imagine my hand just not on my arm anymore. Just, that's the femur. It's no longer, the socket part is just no longer connected to the bone part. It's just completely cracked in two. So it could not stand, and any movement caused a lot of pain. So I stumbled to the pavement. Some people helped me. Called my sister. She put me in a car. I didn't have health insurance. Went to the emergency room at Cambridge Hospital Lions and just stayed there until they x-rayed me and gave me a surgery within the 24 hours, I believe. Maybe 28, 24. Or sorry, 48 or 24, in between that. I think it was only, let's see, I had it at, I think it was 12 hours later or so. No, 15 hours later, I was in the surgeries from the accident. So, yeah, they basically put some screws in. Now I'm just in a healing period, and yeah, that's the story. And I also forgot to mention, this is a drawing that the surgeon came up with. So that's the leg I'm talking about. So this is like my hip here, the hip socket. That's the femur bone connecting to it. You can see he drew a squiggly line there. That's the cracks. And then these are the metal rods. One comes in from the top. And then he actually takes a mallet and just mallets it in. And I guess this device here keeps everything steady. And then he puts another mallet, mallets that in. That gets up there, puts two metal rods in. But the issue is also that I could develop arthritis, because this crack, he doesn't draw too well in the picture, but it's very wide in the x-ray, the crack. And the crack is also connected to a blood clot, I believe, a blood artery, something like that. It's basically like a vein or a blood vessel that provides blood to this section of my body. So this section of my body, if it has some kind of complications with the blood clot, I may no longer get blood coming to this section, which means I could develop arthritis, which is quite serious. And I don't know, it's one of those situations where you expect the worst case scenario. This won't heal up that well. I'll never be able to walk or run again. Who knows? That's what my expectations are, to be honest. But I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping I will be able to walk and run, and within 6 months everything will be okay, and hopefully nothing's wrong with the artery or blood vessel. Yeah, anyway, looks like nurses and things are coming in, so I need to just wrap this video up, and I just want to record it, make sure that people know about this. Maybe I can I don't know, use this as work or something, so people would know this really happened. And yeah, it sucks, but whatever. Just need to log it, log a part of another entry in my life. Take care.